Hello MotoGP fans, welcome back to ZNGP today. Tensions flared in the MotoGP paddock as Ducati's team manager, Davide Tardozzi, was captured in a heated exchange with an Aprilia mechanic. The incident, which has since gone viral on social media, underscores the high stakes and fierce competition that define the premier class of motorcycle racing. Ducati's continued dominance in MotoGP is making headlines once again, with the Italian manufacturer securing the top 4 positions at the Austrian Grand Prix. Ducati's general manager, Gigi Dall'Igna, has praised his team's performance, stating that their success is a true reflection of the real values of the 2024 championship. Marc Marquez, one of MotoGP's most successful riders, has faced significant challenges since his serious injury in 2020. Yet, 3-time world champion Jorge Lorenzo believes that while the injury continues to impact Marquez, he has not seen his last MotoGP title. Here's more on what Lorenzo had to say. Don't forget to click subscribe button and the bell icon for MotoGP news update. Davide Tardozzi, known for his passionate and often fiery demeanor, was seen engaging in a heated confrontation with an Aprilia mechanic. The altercation, which took place during the Austrian Grand Prix weekend, was caught on video and quickly spread across social media platforms. The clip shows Tardozzi in an intense discussion, with visible frustration directed at the Aprilia team member. It later emerged that the outburst was in response to the mechanic being caught filming a GP23 Ducati belonging to the VR46 team using a tablet computer. This act, while not explicitly against MotoGP rules, is highly frowned upon and considered a breach of the unwritten code of conduct within the paddock. This is unacceptable. You know better than to try and steal our secrets like that. Quote from Davide Tardozzi via social media video. The incident has sparked significant discussion within the MotoGP community, with many questioning the ethical boundaries of such actions. According to a report by gpone.com, the filming incident may have actually occurred during the German Grand Prix in July, prompting Tardozzi to later confront the Aprilia team during the Austrian round. The Ducati manager reportedly summoned Aprilia's technical chief, Romano Albiziano, to address the issue directly. This kind of behavior, while not explicitly governed by MotoGP regulations, is widely condemned by manufacturers who are fiercely protective of their technological advancements. In recent years, teams have become increasingly vigilant, with strict controls over who is allowed access to their pit boxes. Official photographers and designated team personnel are among the few permitted to capture images or videos of the bikes up close. The paddock operates on a foundation of respect and mutual understanding. What that Aprilia mechanic did was crossing a line, and Tardozzi's reaction, while strong, reflects the importance of safeguarding team secrets. Quote from MotoGP Insider. It's not difficult to see why rival manufacturers might be eager to get a closer look at Ducati's machinery. The Italian brand has been dominant throughout the 2024 season, with Francesco Bagnaia securing his 7th win of the season at the Austrian Grand Prix on the GP24. Ducati's performance has been so commanding that they locked out the top 4 positions at the event, marking their 17th podium lockout, which equals Honda's long-standing record. Ducati currently leads the constructors' standings by a staggering 181 points over Aprilia, with KTM trailing even further behind by 195 points. This dominance has made Ducati the target of intense scrutiny, as other teams seek to close the gap and understand the technical secrets behind their success. We've worked incredibly hard to get to where we are, and we will protect our technology and strategies fiercely. This kind of behavior only strengthens our resolve. Quote from Davide Tardozzi on Ducatis Success. The confrontation between Davide Tardozzi and the Aprilia mechanic highlights the intense rivalries that exist within MotoGP. As Ducati continues to dominate, the stakes are higher than ever, and teams are going to great lengths to gain any competitive edge. With the season reaching its critical stages, expect tensions to remain high both on and off the track. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story and the ongoing battle for supremacy in MotoGP. Austrian Grand Prix at the Red Bull Ring saw Ducati not just winning, but completely overwhelming the competition. Francesco Bagnaia led the charge, crossing the finish line 3.232 seconds ahead of Pramac Racing's Jorge Martin. Enea Bastianini completed the podium in third, while Marc Marquez recovered from a poor start to finish fourth, after falling back to 13th early in the race. This result marked Ducati's 17th podium lockout, equaling Honda's record, and their 8th consecutive podium sweep this season. For Bagnaia, this victory was particularly significant, as it was his 25th win in the Premier class, putting him on par with the legendary 1993 500 cubic centimeters world champion Kevin Schwantz. Not surprisingly, the top 4 positions of the race reflect the overall World Championship standings and therefore the real values of the championship on the track. Thanks to all our riders, who honor the strength of our bike, and above all, a special thanks to all the girls and boys of Ducati course for their invaluable work. Quote from Gigi Dall'Igna, post-race debrief. The Red Bull Ring has been a fortress for Ducati, with the Austrian GP marking their 9th victory at the circuit. For Gigi Dall'Igna, this latest success is more than just another win. It's a testament to the hard work and dedication of the entire Ducati team. Dall'Igna emphasized the significance of Bagnaia's win, describing it as an example of unwavering superiority and exemplary management under the challenging conditions posed by high temperatures and a track where overtaking is notoriously difficult. Bagnaia joins the 10 riders with the most wins in Premier Class history. He does so with a long race that he practically dominated from start to finish, with an impressive pace and incredible lucidity, never leaving his rivals any chance to respond, delivering his crucial blow when it was time to close the triumph. An absolute champion. Quote from Gigi Dall'Igna on Bagnaia's performance. With this latest victory, Bagnaia now leads the MotoGP standings by 5 points over Jorge Martin, who remains his closest rival. Enea Bastianini is third in the championship, 61 points behind Bagnaia, while Marc Marquez sits in fourth, 83 points adrift. The highest-placed non-Ducati rider is Maverick Vinales on the Aprilia, who is 136 points off the championship lead, currently in 5th place. Ducati's dominance in 2024 has been remarkable, raising questions about the level of competition within the championship. However, Dall'Igna remains focused on the team's continued success, highlighting the importance of every race and the relentless pursuit of excellence. Ducati's dominance at the Red Bull Ring has once again underscored their superiority in the 2024 MotoGP season. With records continuing to tumble and championship points stacking up, the question now is whether any team can rise to challenge Ducati's supremacy. As the season progresses, the battle for the championship intensifies, and all eyes will be on the next race to see if Ducati can maintain their incredible form. Stay tuned for more updates from the world of MotoGP. Marc Marquez has been battling the aftereffects of a major injury sustained during the opening round of the 2020 season. The crash resulted in a serious break to his right arm, forcing him to miss the rest of that campaign. Despite undergoing 4 major operations between 2020 and 2022 and making a full recovery, Marquez has yet to win a race on the Gresini Ducati. Former teammate Jorge Lorenzo, who raced alongside Marquez at Honda in 2019, believes that the injury is still weighing him down physically, particularly in crucial moments during a race, like braking. Lorenzo discussed this on DAZN, where he now works as a pundit, expressing his belief that Marquez's physical limitations have played a role in his struggles. That injury in Jerez 2020 I think is weighing him down physically. In some braking you can see that the injury is weighing him down. Quote from Jorge Lorenzo on DAZN. Despite these challenges, Lorenzo is confident that Marquez will return to the top step of the podium and even win another MotoGP title. He acknowledged the formidable competition Marquez faces from younger riders like Francesco Bagnaia and Jorge Martin, but remains convinced that Marquez has another championship in him. Lorenzo drew a parallel with Mick Doohan, a legendary rider who won 4 world championships despite suffering severe injuries that left him racing with limited physical capacity. Lorenzo believes Marquez, too, can overcome his physical challenges and return to championship-winning form. We have seen great champions, like Mick Doohan, win 4 world championships with practically 1.5 legs. I think we haven't seen Marc Marquez's last title yet. Quote from Jorge Lorenzo on Marquez's potential. Before his injury, Marquez was a dominant force in MotoGP, far ahead of his rivals both technically and physically. In 2019, Marquez was considered untouchable, and many expected him to continue his dominance in the following seasons. Lorenzo himself predicted that Marquez would fight for the championship this year, even if he might not dominate as before. However, despite fighting for wins and securing podiums, Marquez has yet to claim victory on the Gresini Ducati, which has led to speculation about whether the injury is the key factor holding him back, or if other factors, such as the bike itself, play a role. He was so far ahead of his rivals on a technical level in 2019. People thought the rule of 3, best rider, with the best bike, they're going to sweep. Even I said he was going to win the championship. And so far he still hasn't achieved any victories. Quote from Jorge Lorenzo on Marquez's current challenges. Marc Marquez's journey back to the top of MotoGP remains a story of resilience and determination. While injury continues to weigh on him, Jorge Lorenzo's faith in Marquez's ability to secure another title underscores the respect and recognition Marquez commands in the sport. The question now is, can Marquez overcome these challenges and reclaim his place at the pinnacle of MotoGP? Only time will tell. Stay tuned for more updates as the season progresses.